Every WrestleMania, if the WWE champion faced off against the Intercontinental champion. WrestleMania 1, Hulk Hogan versus Greg the Hammer Valentine. Get ready to see a lot of Hogan on this list. WrestleMania 2, Hulk Hogan versus Macho Man. WrestleMania 3, Hulk Hogan versus Macho Man. I'm sure Hogan still goes over in both of them. WrestleMania 4, Honky Tonk Man versus Vacant. Still probably a DQ finish somehow. WrestleMania 5, Macho Man versus Ultimate Warrior. I enjoyed these two together. I don't mind that. WrestleMania 6, well, this did actually happen. Hulk Hogan versus Ultimate Warrior. WrestleMania 7, Sergeant Slaughter versus Mr. Perfect. Old Kurt's back is going to be hurting after this one. WrestleMania 8, Ric Flair versus Roddy Piper. WrestleMania 9, Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels. These two would never have a good match against each other. WrestleMania 10, Yokozuna versus Razor Ramon. I kind of like this for some reason. It kind of makes me happy. Couldn't have been worse than Yoko versus Lex, that's for sure. Although if this happens, we don't get the Shawn Razor ladder match. Or perhaps we make Yokozuna versus Razor a ladder match. Hell yeah, now I'm sold. WrestleMania 11, Diesel versus Jeff Jarrett. Is the stupid kid from Home Improvement still there? I don't think this matters. WrestleMania 12, Bret Hart versus Goldust. I wonder if old Goldie's face paint can handle an hour-long Iron Man match. There's only one way to find out. WrestleMania 13, Sid versus Rocky Maivia. I mean, it couldn't have been worse than Sid versus Undertaker, so sure. Why not? Does Rocky Johnson still make a cameo? Hell, I kind of like this. Now I'm talking myself into it. I think this might be pretty good. WrestleMania 14, Shawn Michaels versus The Rock. Or Chad Frost versus The Rock, if, for all my young Rock fans out there. Really a shame we never got a match between these two. Apparently they didn't like each other, but man, that would have made, especially 1998 Shawn Michaels. Oh, he would have been all full of piss and vinegar facing off against The Rock. Having to put him over. It might have needed Undertaker to come out there and force his hand. WrestleMania 15, The Rock versus Road Dogg. Ew, I don't like this. WrestleMania 16, Triple H versus Kurt Angle. Young, fresh Kurt here, but this might be pretty good. I kind of like this. I kind of like the way it tastes. WrestleMania 17, The Rock versus Chris Jericho. WrestleMania 18, Chris Jericho versus William Regal. Still mad about his piss tea, I guess. WrestleMania 19, Kurt Angle versus Vacant. I mean, we need to start giving Vacant their flowers. I mean, across generations, across decades, still in the main event of WrestleMania. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. WrestleMania 20, Eddie Guerrero versus Randy Orton. I don't mind this. I mean, Eddie and Kurt was good, but young, fresh Randy Orton against Eddie at arguably his peak. This fills me up a little bit. WrestleMania 21, JBL versus Shelton Benjamin. WrestleMania 22, John Cena versus Shelton Benjamin. Man, Shelton just loved being IC champion and not defending it at WrestleMania. It was like his favorite pastime. WrestleMania 23, John Cena versus Umaga. Come on now. John Cena's best rival. Come at me. WrestleMania 24, Randy Orton versus Chris Jericho. This is like shitty, like short hair, long tights Chris Jericho. That's not a good, he was like a hacker or something. Oh, it was a weird time. WrestleMania 25, Triple H versus JBL. 1 second. WrestleMania 26, Batista versus Drew McIntyre. WrestleMania 27, The Miz versus Wade Barrett. WrestleMania 28, CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes. All right. A little foreshadow, perhaps. This is a very different iteration of Cody Rhodes, but both hungry dudes at the time. Maybe still are. Who knows? I like this thought. WrestleMania 29, The Rock versus Wade Barrett. WrestleMania 30, Randy Orton versus Big E. WrestleMania 31, Brock Lesnar versus Bad News Barrett. This actually could have been sick if they wanted it to be. This gets the nips a little turgid thinking about this. WrestleMania 32, Triple H versus Kevin Owens. Some may say this is what they should have done in reality. WrestleMania 33, Bray Wyatt versus Dean Ambrose. I enjoy these two together. I like this. WrestleMania 34, AJ Styles versus The Miz. Now, when you put this on your tongue, it doesn't taste great right away. But I think in this time period, I think we're at a good period for both guys. I feel like they would show out in a WrestleMania match. WrestleMania 35, Daniel Bryan versus Bobby Lashley. I mean, are we just doing the story of Kofi Mania with Bobby Lashley? I mean, there's a lot of parallels. Started around the same time. Both are veterans of the game. Both also did a run in ECW. I mean, those are all the similarities I could think of with Bobby Lashley and Kofi, but I feel like you could just slot Big Bob in there for Kof. Bobamania? Bobamania running wild? Let's make that happen. Is it too late to make that happen still? WrestleMania 36, Brock Lesnar versus Sami Zayn. Brock always thrives against smaller wrestlers, in my opinion, so not that Sami Zayn's small per se, but I think this would be really fun. WrestleMania 37, Bobby Lashley versus Big E. 1 second. WrestleMania 38, Brock Lesnar versus Ricochet. Remember that Saudi match? What the fuck was that all about? WrestleMania 39 and WrestleMania 40, Roman Reigns versus Gunther. Imagine. At least like WrestleMania 40, both these guys walking into it. These super long reigns, that would be fun. Fuck Cody and his story. Who cares? Dumb tattoo. They can wait until WrestleMania 41. Speaking of which, WrestleMania 41. Cody Rhodes versus Braun Breaker. Rhodes versus Steiner. Is that a thing that ever happened in reality? I don't think so. Maybe. It had to have. I could honestly see us getting this. Not at WrestleMania 41, but WrestleMania 42? Perhaps? Don't know. Stay tuned, folks.